But even if they did have that conversation, boy, a lot has happened since they had that conversation, and that is Speaker McCarthy at the time sort of going against the deal he made with President Biden. It's opening an impeachment inquiry, on and on. So look, he was trying throughout the news conference last night to project optimism and be a happy warrior, but he was deeply angry and wounded, and his relationship with Nancy Pelosi is essentially non-existent. But I think the bigger picture here is if this next year and 2 months is supposed to be a referendum or a choice for the White House and for Republicans and Democrats, what all this is doing is sort of helping the president and the White House make their argument that this is not a governing body. This is not a governing party.
And yes, I want to talk big picture, but I just want to say I did reach out to Pelosi's office about the allegation that McCarthy said that she said she would have his back. And the response was, Pelosi has always made clear to McCarthy and to everyone that she values respecting the dignity and integrity of the House. 9 months later, it's clear that no one on either side of the Republican Civil War respects the institution. When it comes to that, another thing that happened, barely 90 minutes after McCarthy was kicked out of the Speaker's chair, the Pelosi office got an email from the temporary Speaker, Patrick McHenry's office. This is at 6:11 p.m. last night. Going to reassign H-132 for Speaker office use. Please vacate the space tomorrow, which is we're kicking you out of your office in the Capitol.
Yeah,
and they're doing the same to Steny Hoyer, I should say.
Right, and just so people understand, these offices are highly coveted. They make life as a member of Congress much, much easier. If anyone has ever had to manage office space in an office building, you know how fraught this is and how just kind of nasty this is going to come across. Now, they say, of course, this is the first time we've had two former speakers serving in the Congress at the same time, and this office space reportedly for McCarthy himself, but I think it really goes to show you just the level of personal animosity. And I guess I mean, honestly, I think probably between McCarthy and Pelosi.
Yeah.
You know, McHenry is an interesting figure in all this, and I think we're still kind of getting to the bottom of exactly where this request came from. But, you know, I have to say, Jeff, listening to Kevin McCarthy there say, oh, Nancy Pelosi promised me this, like, I'm really surprised that Kevin McCarthy took Nancy Pelosi at her word there.
Well, there was a lot that just came tumbling out last night, which was very interesting. All right, everybody stand by because we're going to go up to New York.